One historic game. A prime time event. Saturday, April 16th, the USFL makes history with a special opening night as the Birmingham Stallions open the season against the New Jersey Generals. Live on Fox.
The biggest game.
The USFL kicks off Saturday, April 16th on Fox.
Stallions. Senor Birmingham Stallions.
Well, not only is the crowd pumped up and the players as well.
Mike Pereira, who has the final say with everything. And Mike, it's NFL rules with a few Easter eggs built in, if you will. What can fans expect tonight?
You know, I think they can expect to see kickoff returns. That's one thing. We're going to kick off from the 25-yard line. We're going to make it safe because we're going to put the kicking team and the receiving team close to each other so they actually retreat like a punt play. And if we score, we'll give a team the opportunity to score 3 points on the extra point if they run a scrimmage play successfully from the 10. And how about this? If we get into overtime, it's a shootout. A 3-play shootout. Each team gets 3 plays. They get 2 points for each successful try. The winner at the end of that time wins the game. Going to be a lot of fun.
Please rise to honor America and join in singing. Performing our national anthem, please welcome Staff Sergeant Holly Cisco.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rockets ran the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And the USFL is in business. Short kick taken by Williams. Good move out across the 35-yard line, and so New Jersey will have great starting field position here. First play, a pass through the air. Perez, all kinds of time. Down the sideline, he's got a man open, but under throw, he still got it. Ryan Satterfield goes up and gets it. How's that to start the ball game? 49 yards on the pass play.
I love the play call. Mike Riley goes up over the top. Randy Satterfield is an electric player. A raw.
Perfect.
Play fake. Perez in the end zone, open and touchdown. Ryan Satterfield gets the first touchdown in the history of the USFL. Randy Satterfield still slow to get up after scoring the touchdown.
And that was a quick one, clearly, as Magoo was giving himself up. He got hit.
He holds on to it, going deep down the sideline. Hand checking and one-handed catch for the touchdown. Osiris Mitchell. What an answer. Alex Magoo hands it off to C.J. Marable. Big hit. Laser mouth Shalom Lawani, 4 yards on the pickup and one giant tackle.
I mean, that was like, I'm from Denver. That reminded me of Steve Atwater hitting Christian Okoye. Like, comes up and it's just like, boom. Woo-hoo!
We'll get a chance to see what he saw.
Okay, here's the collision. There's Scooby. Boom. Puts his shoulders down. What a great look right there. That's just all Will getting behind your pads. You see how the camera went down to the field? He gets his behind his pads, those shoulders behind his pads, lowers them in order to get the first down.
And they fake the victory. Here's our first sack. On the blitz, DeMarcus Gates easily sacks.
Look at that, so clean.
Go away. 5-0. Under pressure. And he doesn't go anywhere. Good job by this Birmingham defense, which really has, since that opening drive, taken over the ball game on this side of the ball.
Omaha. Ready, set.
Over the middle, thrown too high and intercepted. Shalom Lawani with the pick. Back out to midfield, and the first turnover of the game goes the way of the Generals.
It looked like there's the safety in the back end. It looked like Magoo thought he was going to get his tight end, Angeline, to come across the middle, and he just kind of stops. You see right there, it either is way too high for Victor Bolden, or he doesn't get his tight end to bend back across the middle of the field. And the
6-yard line for first. Perez forced out of the pocket towards the end zone. Caught! Yes! Touchdown, Bowman! A little help from the Perez steps up from behind, ball knocked out. And you said Birmingham's defense needed to make a big play. They do it. Nathan Hawley recovers the fumble. Scooby Wright knocked it out.
great blitz by Scooby Wright. Here's Scooby Wright right in the middle of your screen. And he's going to come on this blitz, and he's just going to follow Perez all the way around. I love his motor. He gets blocked initially, and then he sees that football just carried in one hand, and Wright's able to go in there and hack that ball out, and the Stallions get a huge stop as the Generals were establishing some rhythm on.
Hey, Brandon, congrats on your first professional football game, big dog. Throw it, throw it, throw it. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go in, boy! Hit him with that.
Face towards the middle of the field.
28 yards on the pickup. Marable fighting. Touchdown, Birmingham. Our aerial coverage tonight presented by PNC Bank, and so much of it has been courtesy of the drone. It takes 3 guys to operate that thing.
Only 3?
Mike, Pat, and Caleb. And they're all doing a great job tonight. We've seen some fantastic shots.
I mean, these guys are the best of the best, by the way. They've been flying through the stadiums. I saw the drone over by the hotel earlier today. They can go anywhere. Look at this. Look at this.
And they follow the kickoff.
That's amazing.
Here's Turpin. Devontae Turpin changes directions and almost got down the sideline. Knocked out at the 35-yard line.
When you coming down to make the tackle, what leverage should have been?
Inside out.
Inside
Yeah, I
out,
got
right?
you.
And he cut back. That would have been another kill shot for you.
I thought it was somebody coming from inside. That's why I just choked. I got you, coach. Yeah.
They get the personnel figured out. He can step in and call the play.
Here's Johnson on a running play. Gets around the end, gets a block, and dives for the touchdown. And the Generals go back on top. Brock Hewitt, who are playing well together.
You know, Joel Klatt said earlier, guys, that he would never get off the field and share reps with the other quarterback. How are you two working together? Seriously.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's about to win the game. Right now, the run game, D's running the ball amazing, and we're doing a great job offensively as an O-line making plays in the run game.
DeAndre, this is your time. I mean, why do you want to share reps?
I mean, I can't be selfish in this game. It's just team sport. It's a team position. Got to trust in the game plan. Whatever coach want to do, just execute it. Can't complain about it.
How you guys been able to establish this run game? Do you feel the push at the line? What are we feeling?
Man, I'll probably say, man, it's just the mentality. We got guys that's hungry, guys that's committed, guys that buy into what Coach Riley is trying to do offensively. And we got one goal, win the game, 1-0, no matter what position that we play.
I'll let you guys get back to those iPads.
All right, Terrible empties the backfield. Jamar Smith fires that one right down the middle of the field. Kerry Angeline takes it all the way in. Touchdown, Stallions.
Backfield out with motion. So CJ Marable, he comes out and he's going to empty out. That means that this linebacker right here, he's going to see he's pointing. And he's like, hey, we got to stretch out. When you stretch out on defense, you leave yourself open in the middle. And that's exactly what happens, and they were able to exploit the middle of the field because the defense had to widen, and those holes became bigger. Jamar Smith and Angeline are able to exploit it right down the middle of the field, and credit the tight end because Kerry Angeline, he goes in there, and I thought that was a great route because once he got on top of the linebacker over him, he just settled softly in that zone, knowing that if he ran hard, he could have gotten covered up by that safety. Jamar Smith, excellent.
The hole by Brock Miller, and he makes it. It went to the left, but just good enough. And Nick Rose. Smith rolling right. Gets it back, dives, and scores.
Teams.
You know, those of us here at Fox and NBC have been talking about the 57 cameras, the 32 microphones on players and coaches. In the end, it comes down to football. And we saw good football tonight.
There's no doubt about it. Those guys came out and gave a professional effort. They should be proud of themselves. What a tremendous night.
Well, the celebration is just beginning here in Birmingham. After each and every game in the USFL.
Even the coaches said, we don't know exactly what we're going to see. The value, what you see from this football, the players out on the field.
I could not have been more impressed with the football tonight. Yeah. What's been going through my mind the last few days is they've been together for 3 weeks. How do you put a team together in 3 weeks? And I was so impressed with how they played. Obviously a fast start, big plays early, then they settled in, but that's a big-time finish by getting stops on defense, making drives on offense, handling situations. It was a heck of a night.
Perez and Smith, too, they go with the 2-quarterback system. You like the strategy out of Birmingham.
Well, I love what Mike Riley was doing with the Generals. I mean, they got a passer, they